plaintiff, Roshan Laurie, was engaged to the defendant, but he broke up with her after she refused to take a Zoom meeting to be an extra in a Tyler Perry movie. Roshan suing because he claims the defendant slashed his tires and defamed him. Defendant Crystal Moss says Roshan is petty and immature, and after he broke up with her, he went on Facebook Live and started bad-mouthing her and calling her out of her name.
All rise. This court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Greg Mathis presiding. You may now be seated.
State your name, sir.
Hi, I'm Roshan Laurie. I go by Sean Brown, the class clown.
All right. Ma'am?
Krista Moss.
Okay. And, sir, you a comedian or something?
I am a comedian. I'm in Savannah, Georgia. I'm like a local comedian. I have been on Ridiculousness, Telemundo, a lot of things. I have a mobile casket that I drive, and yeah.
What does that got to do with being a comedian? The
Well, Your
casket
Honor,
part, that's what threw me off.
Well, Your Honor, I'm not the average comedian. I am more of a stunt comedian. I have raccoons.
All right. I practice insult humor.
I do know.
That's a genre. People are, when people criticize me, they need to know. You can't tell me in 1 minute I'm funny, and then in the next minute say I don't like your type of humor.
Exactly.
Well, my humor is insult humor. But I'm glad to hear about your career. How long have you been doing comedy?
I only been doing it 3 years now.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
And it's Class Clown?
It's Class Clown, yes, sir.
All right. We'll keep an eye out for you. Tell me how you know the defendant here.
Well, Your Honor, this beautiful young lady that I thought was going to be my fiance, well, she was my fiance. I met her at a show. She was...
How long ago?
7 months ago.
Okay.
And we got engaged in that 7 months.
Really?
Yes, sir.
How many months in did you get engaged?
Your Honor, the first time I seen her, she was married when I first met her. She was on the stages of divorce, 3 months, 4 months? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
After 3 months you proposed?
Yes, sir.
Had she been divorced? The the ink was dry?
Well, it was...
Meaning had the judge signed off and said, you are divorced?
2 months within we meeting, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. And how do things work out since then? Must not have been too well. You're here. But tell me.
At first, Your Honor, it was great. It was great. I started putting her on some of my skits that I do. We even made our own series called Pillow Talk that we talked about relationship stuff. We lay in bed and we talk about relationship stuff. And it was great at first.
And then you found out she was on crack?
I couldn't wait till you see that.
No, I'm just saying. The reason I say that, I tell people all the time, you can be with someone and don't know anything about them for at least a year. I say you can go as a crackhead without being discovered for a year. You go in that bathroom, what you doing? I'm using it. And then next thing you know, they disappearing on the weekends. Where'd you go? I went to see my mom. And then boom, 6 months later, you catch her with the pipe in her mouth.
Your Honor, she's not no crack. She don't even smoke cigarettes.
You don't know what she do. You don't know her. That's my point. You don't listen. You don't know her. She could smoke cigarettes, crack, heroin, crystal meth. You don't know what she does. Ma'am, have you ever done any of those things?
No,
See?
sir.
Oh, you said no. Okay. But I'm just saying, you don't know a person. I ain't mean to throw you off, but our judge is real.
Your Judge Mathis, you was the realest. Oh my God, I knew you were gonna say something about crack.
So tell me about the relationship, ma'am. You tell me about the relationship.
Yes, like he said, I met Roshan last year. We started dating. Everything was fine.
Till you found out he was on pills? What?
It's Viagra pills.
No, I just found out that he was very petty and immature.
At what point? Second month? Third month? What?
No, right after he broke up with me through Facebook.
And how many months had you all been dating at
This
that
was
time?
after the 8th month.
Why did you all break up?
I have no idea.
Why don't you ask him? He's here.
Your Honor,
Don't tell me she want to know.
Your
What?
Honor, she know why we broke up.
Why?
Your Honor, like I said, I'm really advocate about. I think that's the right word. You know what I'm talking about. You met this guy, Tyler Perry. You in one of his movies.
Yes.
She do security. She did security for one of his movies he's shooting in Georgia. She met him. She had a Zoom meeting to do a extra in this movie.
Wow.
Now, I do everything that I do. I'm doing what I do. I've been on Ridiculous. I've been on Telemundo. I've been doing a lot of things to make my comedy work. Self-made. She had a Zoom meeting to be an extra. She told me about it. I say, babe, you gonna do this Zoom meeting? She say, no. I say, I'm gonna do a Zoom meeting. She say, no. I say, let's do it together. She said, no. Your Honor, well, all I'm doing, so I left. I'm like, if you don't support my dreams, you don't support me at all. This is my dream. And so I had to
So
leave.
because she wouldn't let you eat off of her back, you broke up with her.
Well,
Because she wouldn't let you eat off her plate.
exactly. Not is that exactly, because if you know your man got a dream, a mission. Look, if she was to do hair, nails, eyebrows, toes tomorrow, guess what? I'll support her. If she was to do makeup, I even let her put makeup on me because I support her. Whatever you want to do, I will support her. She didn't support me.
I'm with you on that.
You know?
However, you believe she didn't support you because she failed to bring you in on an opportunity that she didn't want, but you hadn't been invited by the producers. How could you have taken her place or shared the opportunity if they were looking for a woman?
I couldn't have gone.
So how did she cross you? What did she do?
Your Honor, I
What
wanted.
could she have done? Because
She
they
should
want a
have took the
woman.
opportunity, even if my name wasn't in it, Your Honor. It wasn't about me. It was about this opportunity. It's not often that a mega star, a guy who came from nothing, from doing playwrights,
Super
to
producer.
come to, and this is the woman that I lay in the bed with every night. To
Who, Medea or her? We talking, you said, okay, go ahead, though. Medea's Tyler Perry's role as a woman, y'all. Go ahead.
Yeah, Your Honor, but she had the opportunity. You know, that's like a big opportunity for someone who's chasing
For her.
For us.
The opportunity was,
We
you
engaged.
could not have substituted. You could not have stood in for that opportunity.
We
So what
engaged.
you're saying, it sounds like, is that she should have the same dream for herself
That's me.
that you have for yourself.
Yes.
Why? You gonna make her be what you wanna be? She don't wanna be what you wanna be. My wife Linda don't wanna go to law school, work in politics, run for judge, get on television. She don't wanna do that. So if she got the opportunity to do it and said, no, I don't wanna do that, am I supposed to get mad? Why wouldn't you do that for yourself? So I don't wanna do it. That's not what I wanna do. I wanna teach. I wanna be a teacher. What do you wanna be? Maybe you should
Probation
take
officer.
that role, huh?
Probation officer.
Probation officer. So how this is her ambition? How do you make her ambition your ambition?
Your Honor, if she want to be professor, if she want me to go out and help her find who's smoking weed on their program, I would help her. That's my fiance. But that's what I want to do. I wanted to do that, Your Honor. And so I left that night. I left after she told me no. You know, and I say, you know, baby, you.
Let's make it clear again. Told you no
Yeah.
to having a Zoom call for a position
With Tyler
that
Perry.
was designated for a woman.
With Tyler Perry.
Right, but you couldn't have qualified.
I could have. Tyler Perry do Medea.
He wanted. So you were going, did you tell her
I
that
would've put
part?
great- I
Did you
had
say,
him.
baby, I'll dress up like a woman if I need to?
Sometimes she be wanting that job.
Did you say, you do it too? Go ahead. Nothing wrong. That's your private business. Do what you do. Young lady, what do you say to this? Because I believe you support him and his career, but
Yes,
you
Judge,
can't.
I do support him, but that's not my dream. I don't want to act. That's his dream. So I told him no, and then like I said, next thing you know, he been very disrespectful on Facebook Live, calling me all the B words, and then he broke up with me, and he just...
Show me, who has some evidence? I want to see exactly what you're saying she did to you. Any texts or any of these defamatory statements on the internet regarding what he alleges you did to him? So what do you have where he says what
he
you
sent
did
me
exactly?
some inbox messages about his tires that I slashed.
About what?
Some tires.
That's not what I'm asking you about. I'm asking about these allegations that you stopped his career from moving forward with this failure to do the Zoom with Tyler Perry. That's what I want to see. Do you have any evidence where you specified what she did wrong? Because
I have some evidence, Your Honor.
Yeah, what
I have some
page?
evidence. It's page 3, Your Honor.
Okay. You don't make any, you read the allegation on page 3, sir.
Okay, on page 3, I said on Facebook, I took pictures of my tires. What had happened was, Your Honor, she came to the house to talk to me because I left that day and that night, and she came to my grandma's house, and I had to go get me my lottery tickets because lotto is over at 12 o'clock in Georgia, so I had to go pay my cash 3 numbers. And I walked. She said, "I want to talk to you." I said, "No, I'm going to the store." Next thing I come back, she's gone, and my tires are slashed. These are my tires slashed. I thought it was just 2, Your Honor, but it happened before. 4 tires.
Okay, I was asking first to show me where you mentioned to her how she denied you an opportunity to advance your career. Oh. So you don't have anything indicating that you told her specifically that?
No.
Okay, no. So now we're on the property, and what do you say to this, ma'am?
Yes. So I did slice the tires, and the reason I did because I felt like he was very immature, disrespecting me, and I texted.
How was he disrespecting you?
He got on Facebook Live, just calling me all the B words, just talking bad about me.
Just because you wouldn't let him have the opportunity to Zoom?
Yes. I did nothing wrong, and I was like, you disrespected me. I called them up, and I was like, listen, can you please, stop talking bad about me. If you want to talk, do whatever. Just leave me off your page. And he was like, okay, but then every time I got on Facebook, he's live, just bashing me, saying all type of stuff. So I was like, you know what?
Over this, just continuing. Sir, did you continue to go on Facebook Live about this issue of her not allowing you to take her opportunity?
Your Honor, I did call her the B word. But Your Honor, every time her and her friends get on the phone, as soon as they answer the phone, B this, B, what's up, B? What's up? Let me tell you what happened, B at the club last night, B. So if they can say the B word, why I can't say the B word? I didn't, why? It's a double standard. That's not fair. Yeah. That's not fair.
The more you talk, the less I think of your ability to analyze and with clear logic. Let me ask you a question. We can get past this real quick. Do you ever use the N-word among your boys and your friends?
I do.
If a white person did it with you, wouldn't you get mad?
Your Honor, you're right. You're right.
You would be upset. You would be upset.
You're right.
My point is, women can call each other bees. Right. So don't come in here talking like you don't understand that. I believe you know that. Defamation. How does she defame you?
Okay, Your Honor. Listen, I was when you're in the bedroom with your wife, everybody who got a woman, before y'all get married or whatever, you want to tell them everything about you, right? So I told her something 20 years ago when I was in the Army. When I got out of basic training, AIT, I said, look, we about to get married. I want to tell you something. I met this girl in the club. We was dancing. I was drinking a little bit. And to kind of find out, it was a guy. You know what I'm saying? So I told her that. You know what I'm saying? That was 20 years ago. And she didn't put it out there on Facebook, but I guess she was talking to one of her friends and told her what should not have been told.
Let me hear from you about this.
Well, after he broke up with me and my, used to be best friend, we was talking and just venting, and I've told her the situation.
What situation?
About he told me about, years ago, he didn't know it was a guy or whatever. So I told her, I didn't tell her for her to put it out there. I just told her, and I thought that she would have kept it to herself. I got on Facebook the next morning, and then she had publicly put it out there.
You have that Facebook post?
I do.
Where she mentioned it. That is terrible that your friend would mention something. That's you need to be suing, sir. Which page is the post on?
Page 3.
Whomever no dude, he undercover gay. Bestie won't expose his A, but will. So she's in fact saying that she won't expose you.
Yeah.
This person, this is who you should have sold, sir.
I told her something happened 20 years ago.
How much for your tires, sir?
$350.
$350 is your judgment. Nothing for defamation. You admitted to slicing his tires because he was degrading you. And he's better be glad you just sliced his tires, right?
Exactly.
All right, judgment for the plaintiff. Have a good day. $350 for your tires.
I won. All right, I'm just glad I got my tires back since I've been walking for the longest. My shoes been dirty for the longest, so I'm getting my tires back. Thank you, Judge Mathis.
I'm just happy I'm done with him because you're not even funny.